This video is brought to you by Miniature Market. Thousands of board games, miniatures, and paints, discount prices at miniaturemarket.com. Hey everybody, it's your old pal Rob. Well, Miniature Market had kept on showing this one game on the cover, and I needed to get a few things in. I needed to get over the $100 so I can get the free shipping. So I said, I'll just throw this in. Why not, right? And it is called Runemasters. Well, in this little itty bitty box is a lot of game. Okay, and I went on and tried to learn everything I could, but everything was in French. So why not do a video in English so you can find out and why you want to get this little masterpiece. All right, so let's go down to the table and check it out. Okay, so I'm not going to go through and show you every possible thing, and it's kind of hard to get this all in. So I'm going to slide this down a little bit, but just know that there is a yellow and a red area, and the way I'll do this a bit is kind of show you what's going on here, just so you get an idea of how things work. So the way this starts off, okay, is if you're going to play solo, you're going to have to use every character. So there's 4 characters here, so I'm only going to show you one character, okay? You are going to start with a mana of 4 and a health of 4, and also you are going to have a thing that is going to help you get your special ability. Each ability on each card is different. You're going to have different people that you are going to play with, okay? As you can see here. There are going to be event cards, and you are going to start off, of course, by drawing an event card and finding out what's going to happen here. Now, they have this really neat little game turn thing that's going to tell you monster reinforcements, guardian actions, and then you're going to move the monsters. So what's going to happen is you are going to, at the beginning of the game, okay, you are going to put out 4 monsters, okay? And I'm going to move this guy out of the way. You start off with area 1, which is perfect because we can fit that into the camera, which he's going to be right there. Then area number 2, which would be green here. Then area number 3, which would go over here, which is off camera, which we're not going to worry about. And then area number 4, okay, which if it's in a certain area, I mean, you always try to put it right behind a certain guy. So if he comes in here, he will go there, okay? So now, what happens on a turn is, depending on whose turn it is, let's say it's his turn first, he's going to roll these runes, okay? And as you can see, these runes have a couple of different things about them, okay? They have different symbols. You have this white symbol, and everything's explained on the back here, and also in the manual, which, if you need to, you are going to have to make a copy of, which is going to break down everything that it does, okay? So you want to know exactly what your runes are going to do. The white rune here is going to be for, and let me pull this up here, is for your ability, whirlwind, strike, and any weak point of the first monster in your path. So you can use that. Now the thing is, you have that guy which is off camera here, but the real threat is this guy right here, okay? You want to get rid of him as quickly as possible. So how would he do that? Well, this is a red rune. You can swap positions with somebody with a red rune, okay? So he would come over here. That rune is used, okay? Now he can use this white die, which is one of his abilities, okay, to strike any weak point, and your weak points are there. We're going to use the purple one. Now, another way that you can switch is if this dice was on the purple. The purple helps you, some monsters have it as a weak point, and other monsters don't have it at all, but this here can be used as a weak point, as a transfer point. You can use this particular die, if it's on the purple, to switch to any position. You don't have to use the exact color, but that's okay. We're going to use it for what it is here, the white point. So you would put one here, right? And then you would use one of these yellows, and boom, that would kill that archer, okay? And when he dies, you get a reward, and he's off the board. There are event cards that have to be played beforehand that can do certain things. And for each turn, you're going to be turning over these event cards. Some are going to be good, some are going to be bad. It depends. You're going to set up this deck beforehand, and you can make it as strong or as weak as you want to. Okay, rerolls cost 2 mana, so that would cost 2 mana if I wanted to make a reroll. Now I have this extra die. I can use it to start to power up my ultimate ability. So I have this here. Well, I can use it to there. So now we still have to negotiate a whole bunch of monsters, but it's somebody else's turn now. So they would get to roll. So for instance, the green would go if he was next, and he would have all these different runes. Well, that's fine, because I want to get over to this blue area, and I'm green. I can use that. I can swap with him. Okay, and then I can use this, and that'll be enough to get rid of that one. Okay, boom, perfect, right? Everything that I need to do. All right, so you're going to keep on doing that and trying to win, and each turn there's going to be a wave of more and more monsters, and you're going to have to keep on defending these, because then the monsters finally get to move, and for instance, this archer, if he gets here, well, if he's in this lane, he gets to shoot, so he's going to hit something, and you only have 4 health. The way you lose the game is if all your players get eliminated and they only have 4 health, okay, or if the area here, which has its own little health marker, if that gets hit, if there's nobody here to defend it, it's going to hit on the building, and it's going to wear down, and it depends on how many players you play, 3 to 4, it's going to have 4 health. It may have a little bit more if you play with less people. So really, really interesting how this all works out. There's special abilities, there's different cards, there's all kinds of different monsters, there's werewolves. And what the way you win the game is if you work your way all the way through this deck and make it to dawn, okay? Not as easy as you would have hoped, and that's for sure. So, that is an entire turn. The monster reinforcement, okay, where you are going to turn over the deck. Your guardian action, okay, your guardian goes. You're going to move monsters, and then you are going to do it again with another player and then pull another card. It really gets harrowing. Cards will back up. There's 5 spaces here that they will back up and keep on going, and it can get over. You cannot hit ahead of monsters. For instance, if there's 2 monsters here and you have enough runes to defeat this guy, well, you can't do that with this particular person here. Okay, you have to defeat the person in front, not the person behind, and that can get a little harrowing. So you've got to see how you manipulate dice. There's an extra dice in here because there is an event card that will let you roll 5 dice to try to help you for an entire turn and clean things out. Great game. Great game. And just a lot of fun. It's nothing complicated, but it is just something that I think you will really enjoy. And you can get this very cheaply at Miniature Market. Beautiful components. Everything just the way you want it. The dice are gorgeous. The art is perfect. There's plenty of replayability, all for a game that doesn't cost a lot of money. And nowadays, when money's so tight, this is the type of game that you want to have. So let's go up top and get my final thoughts. And until I talk and get us on the outro here, it's your pal Rob. So let's head up top and get out of here. This is cool. This is very, very cool. I love this game. It has that tower defense feel. It actually feels like all orcs must die a little bit. Very simple, very easy to learn. The rule book is a little It doesn't explain a couple things, but I think that that's due to translation. But as a whole, I was able to figure it out and twist things a little bit, for the things that I was confused about. Because there's not a lot of information about this. But I'm going to tell you something. This is a lot of fun. This is a game that you're really, really going to enjoy and have a lot of fun with. It is competitive. It really pushes you to the limit, and trying to survive that entire pile is not easy, especially when you get some of these bigger, nastier creatures that pop up and they start hitting you and start wearing you down. It's going to take you some time, and you're going to have to think through things and hopefully get the right runes that you need to do things. A lot of problem solving. Just a fun little game that you're going to have a blast with, and I really, really suggest it. So until next time, it's your old pal Rob. We'll see you soon, everybody.